From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weekend weather.
Hey folks, good morning and happy Sunday. Welcome to your May 18th edition of your weekend weather update, this 8 a.m. version. And hey, sure enough, unsettled start to your weekend, right? That really is the long and short of it. We're going to have more rain and thunderstorm chances through this afternoon. Of course, we saw some moving through in the overnight as well, but severe chances will creep back in by Tuesday, especially emphasizing the second half of Tuesday in that overnight time frame there. More mild by the end of the week, though, so that system does kind of wipe us out. But first, we got to get through these unsettled next several days, right? So here's what we got for the hometown forecast, fresh from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Lower to mid 80s is the story across the area. We'll call it about 82 in Lawrenceburg, 84 up there in Murray County, Columbia, 83 in Waynesboro, back up to mid 80s out there in Savannah with some scattered thunderstorms across the area, continuing to develop possibly throughout the day. Temperatures also going to be in the mid to upper 80s in northwestern Alabama, northeast Mississippi. Might even see some 86s, 87s creep on in there. Here yesterday, we got up near 90 in some spots, so we were toasty. We're going to stay toasty, but I do think the next several days will, again, have a little bit of a cool down after the system moves through, these next couple of systems, that is. So let's walk through the futurecast next 24 hours. Here's what we got here. Notice through the afternoon, you do see a little bit more development still popping up here. We'll have to watch this. We still do have that level 1 out of 5 severe weather risk. We had that as recently as yesterday. That continued on through the day, so through today, so we'll have to watch that there. And of course, as early as yesterday, we had a level 3 out of 5 risk for Tuesday, so I'll discuss that here in just a few moments. Looks like Sunday night, relatively drier according to this model. Maybe some showers moving in though. Monday morning, rinse and repeat Sunday, rinse and repeat today, and that's kind of what you got for Monday. Some showers moving through in the morning. Temperatures will be in the 80s once again, but that warm front is sticking around here, so it's going to stay a little bit unsettled. Notice as we head through Tuesday night though, hey, check that out, a front just moved through. How about that? So that is going to cool us down after that. But as that comes through, that's our severe weather chance coming on in. That's going to be in the overnight hours, as of current indications, that is, right? So we're going to be talking sunset and beyond. We'll get a little closer and hone it in here over the next day or so, especially tomorrow. The models will be very, very revealing. That much is for sure. And this afternoon, 60-mile-an-hour winds, hail up to 1 inch in diameter is possible. And especially with these supercellular type storms, you got to start worrying about them rotating, right? If these rotations can get established, you might be seeing red and yellow polygons. So we'll have to keep a very close eye on this as far as what we're expecting Tuesday evening and Tuesday night. So all hazards could be possible with this. We pretty much have a bullseye across the Tennessee Valley as far as where the placement of this risk is concerned. So we're watching that again Tuesday sunset and beyond. And I told you I'll be a broken record about this because it's very, very important. Scan this QR code, download our app, because that is a great redundant way to get warnings. Now, why do I say redundant? Well, it's because the NOAA weather radios that I swear by are currently not operational like they usually are due to the fact that there are NOAA infrastructure upgrades in that infrastructure ongoing for the next several days. So they won't be functioning in the same way that they usually do, and you need a redundant way to get warnings. And I think our app is a fantastic way to do it. 100% free to download. I mentioned this over the last several shows today and yesterday. Scan this here, take a screenshot on your phone, and just click it in your Photos app, and it'll take you to the link to where you can download our app. You can get our live streaming weather source and, of course, warning notifications. Very important there in this case whenever stuff is issued across the area. That will be, could be a lifesaver when you need it the most. That much is for sure. And, of course, hourly and 7-day forecasts always available all the time on our 24/7 streaming channel there. So that's a very useful resource. Again, redundancy, that's the word I'm using there for backup uses or even primary uses of getting warnings. All right, so let's take a look at the rain chances here after this system, because I know I was talking a lot about what we have after it, and sure enough, look at that. It really tapers off pretty solidly. It also clears out pretty nicely. So that's that silver lining I was talking about. Nice weather afterwards. Notice we cool down a good 10 plus degrees, even better part of 15 degrees as far as those highs are concerned. Chance of storms through today. Some of them could be strong and into tomorrow, but I think it's going to be Tuesday night that we need to watch for the possibility of severe weather across the Tennessee Valley, and especially if they are in the supercellular type storms, we'll have to keep an eye on that for warnings popping up across the area. So again, Tuesday night, watch that. Download our app, you can get warnings there, of course, and then afterwards, we finally shake the precipitation and get a little bit cooler temporarily.